All right, welcome everybody to the next VIP live call, and today we are going to talk about email marketing. Oh, sorry about that. So, before I mentioned that on this live call we are going to talk about another book, but since new updates, I decided to talk about but a great and powerful system in email marketing. So, if you have any question regarding this session, or if there is any problem with the sound or video, just leave me a comment on either on YouTube or my website, so I will take a look at them. And today we are going to talk about 3 email marketing automated sequence, plus, let me write it down. Was this one or this one? 3 email 3 email automated sequence, plus we are going to talk about email audit, email marketing audit for companies. This way, using this information, you can find jobs, you can get projects, you can do email marketing for other companies and get money. And by knowing how you should provide this audit, on what factors you should pay attention and mention inside the audit, you have more chance to convince companies to hire you, right? So let me just quickly check if you have any questions. If not, let's begin. So, all right, so we can start our live session. So, in general, when you want to create an audit, you must know every step of the way of email marketing, okay? What are the important and necessary stuff in the email marketing, what you have to do on email marketing. If you know all these steps and all these features, you can easily create an audit. So before we talk about the audit, I'm gonna talk about the most important stuff and steps inside email marketing. And at the end of this live call, I'm gonna create a checklist for you. We're gonna talk about a checklist so you can go over the audit and create an audit for your targeted businesses and companies. So the 3 email automated sequence, actually 2 of them are automated, 1 of them is not automated, but it's in the same process. So let's jump into the next one. In general, when you want to have an online sale, we direct people from different platforms to a sales funnel. So probably you are familiar with a sales funnel, and from different places, you see it, right? So from, for example, Facebook, from Insta, from maybe a blog, maybe YouTube, okay? You direct traffic into this funnel, right? So the first thing that you do inside the funnel, you grab their email, right? This is very important. I have seen some pages, some websites that they don't focus on this step. You can provide this by putting a form in the first page of your sales funnel and grab the emails, or direct people to a sign up page or register page, right? Anyway, you get the email. Right now I'm just going to show you the big picture here. You get the email, you provide an upsell. I hope you're able to see this. Again, another upsell, until you direct people to the checkout page, right? This is checkout page. Now, from here, during this sales funnel, a couple of things may happen. Some people come here, they write the email, they see the upsells or not, doesn't matter, but they won't get to the checkout. They won't pay, they won't buy the product, all right? So these people will go to a list which is called abandonment email sequence, right? These people, we got the email, they will go here. The people who get to the checkout and pay the product, they will go to another list, right? They will go to bonding email sequence, all right? And we have another thing here which is called daily broadcast emails, but this one, as I said, it's not automated. So this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. So quickly I'm going to talk about each of these steps, because all of these steps are extremely important for any business that want to have some online sales, that want to make money, drive traffic to other products that they have, and so on. Okay, so let's talk about the abandonment email. What is it? Okay. This one is ended. Let's start the next one. So, the abandonment email, right? This is number 1. Now, what is happening here? The people on this list, the users on this list, are the people who saw the product but didn't bought it. So the first question that you have to ask yourself, and write it with another color because it's important. Why they didn't buy? Okay, this is very important question. Now, there can be many different reasons. For example, they did not have the time to buy the product right now. The cost, it was expensive for them, or there was other problems about it. They didn't have trust in the product, and trust can come from different angles, so you can pay attention. You have to pay attention to the product and the type of it. Okay, all right, they didn't buy the product because they didn't trust in the company. They didn't buy the product because they didn't trust that it will give them the rewards. So there can be different kind of trust here, right? So pay attention to these things. There also can be some risks in cognitive biases. We talk about this one. You can fix risk with doubt avoidance tendency. Anyway, so these can be the problems that can exist, that a user didn't buy the product and you put them into abandonment email. So first of all, it's very simple to do these kind of things. When you use a tool like, for example, MailChimp, or let me write it for those of you who are not familiar, mailchimp.com or getresponse.com. Okay, you can use these tools. There are a lot of other tools out there. You can use these tools to create these automated things. Target people who visited this page, this product page, but they didn't get to the checkout page. Okay, add them into this list and then start sending them these automated emails. So what you have to do, what your emails should be here on this list. The first email that you are going to send, let me write it black, it's not right. The first email that you are going to send is that, first of all, try to be honest, try to be you, okay? Don't try to act. All right, I saw that you visited this product, but you didn't bought it, okay? So I wanted to talk about, fix one of these objections. Start with number 1, okay? The most important one that you think will prevent people to buy your product. So talk about objection 1, right? Talk about it, and then use call to action, direct them back to your landing page to sell the product, and so on. This is number 1, right? This is on day 1, right? You have to send this email after minimum 12 hours and maximum 1 day, right? After this one, you go to the second email. Here, you again talk about objection number 2, right? Okay, I understand that this product may seem a little bit expensive, but for example, if you compare it to the other products in this field, it has this benefit, that benefit, and also we can give you, for example, a 20% discount because we really want you to enjoy using this product, and etc, etc. Okay, so fix these problems every single day, right? The next day, again, you have to, at the end, you have to direct them, use the call to action and direct them to the page, landing page. Then again, send the next one, okay? Objection 3, call to action, and so on. For example, you don't trust? All right, these are the case studies. These are the people who are using our product and they're so happy. Check out the videos, right? Direct them to a page that you show them the testimonials, all right? These are the things that you can do, and you can keep going until they buy it, right? And you can go talk about these objections, and when you're done with all the objections, write an email, which we call it hard sale, okay? Hard sale, right? So, in this part, you have to put all the pressure that you can, all right? This is the last chance to buy this product. If you are interested, do your best to convince them to sell this product to your customer. If not, if it didn't work, you can go for the next email and you can start to talk about product number 2, okay? All right, it seems that you are not interested in, for example, this product, so maybe you are interested in our product number 2, which is about this. Again, do the same process. First one is intro. Okay, see them? First one is intro, introduce the product, then again start with objection 1, objection 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again hard sale, again another part. In every step of the way, if the customer bought the product, you should tell your tool, MailChimp or GetResponse or whatever you are using, you should tell them to remove the user and then add them into the other list. Where was it? To the other list, which is bounding emails. Okay, so from here, if anyone bought the product, it will jump into the bounding email sequence. So this bounding email sequence is only and only for the people who bought your product. Okay, so let me draw it a little bit better, all in one page, so you can understand it better. Again, if you have any question, you can write it down and I will take a look at them while we're talking about this stuff. Where is it? All right, so this was abandonment email sequence. They get into several emails. Objection 1, 2, 3, so on. Here they will go for the hard sale, right? And again, it will go on like this, again, hard sell, okay? And here we have bonding. Now, the important thing in the bonding email sequence is to provide value and create a relationship between the company, between you and your customer. Now, the first email that you can send, you can, well, say, all right, welcome to this platform, to our website, to our community, to our family. And for example, talk about the product that they bought. Okay, this is support that you can, if you need any help, you can contact us here, and so on. And at the end, talk about, try to give a value. For example, if, I'm selling online courses about marketing, right? And you bought a product from me. In the first email, I'm gonna send you, hey, welcome to the team. I'm so happy to see you here. You can count me all the time. I am always available here for you. If you need any help, you can just contact me through this link, through that link. And did you know that, for example, in marketing, if you do this, if you do that, you can provide value, okay? Talk about something, give a tip, all right? Send them to a blog post that it has a lot of good tips inside it, and try to make a connection. Now, the important thing here is that when users see that there is a value here, they try to open your emails more. And when this happens over and over, it becomes a habit for them. Oh, Pouya sent me an email. Let me see what he said today, okay? Next one, again, value. Value, right? Keep going. And after day 6, every week you can do it once, for example. You can have a sales, right? You can send an email that, all right, hey, this is our product number 2, and try to sell them the product. Use cognitive biases, push them, give them, direct them to a landing page, and so on. Again, and the next couple of days, provide value, and again, go for the next product. Okay? You may say that, all right, I don't have a lot of good tips, maybe. I don't have, for example, I'm a photographer, I don't know what to do, what should I sell them even. If you don't have a product, second product, it's okay. You can become an affiliate, sell someone else's product, right? There are tons of products out there connected to your niche, to every single one of you, that you can find out there, contact the company, hey, I want to sell, for example, a ticket to your conference. I want to sell this, I want to sell that. And give me an affiliate link so I can sell these products and get my share. And you can easily use these sales emails to get advantage and make some money, right? If you have your own product, even better, right? So here you have to provide value. You may say again, I don't have a lot of blog posts, I don't have a lot of videos, I don't know what tips I should say. It's okay, direct them to other pages, okay? There are a lot of good videos out there in YouTube that can help you in this part. There are a lot of great blog posts that you can direct them. Yes, you are driving traffic to other people's companies, pages, websites, blogs, but the most important thing here is that you are creating a better connection between you and your customer, right? So before going to the next part, let me check it out here to see if we have any question on. All right, so just a second, drink some water. All right, you can keep doing this as long as you want. And my suggestion is that to keep it about 4 to 8 weeks, all right? Not more. And finally, after this email sequence is ended, you have to direct people into the number 3, which is what was it? Oh, sorry. Daily broadcast. Okay, and again here you can target people over and over with different products, but after a while you can either give up and don't send them any more emails, or you can direct them into daily broadcasts, which my suggestion is to use daily broadcast. Now in daily broadcast, what you can do, what you have to talk about, well, set up a schedule. These are the emails that you have to send to people, to either to customers or people whom you have their email addresses, and talk about different topics. For example, you can say on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, see all of them, right? Saturday, Sunday. All right, for example, here I'm gonna share a tip, right? Tip of the day. On Tuesday, we are gonna direct people to our podcast, or maybe question and answer. I don't know, all of these depends on your product, okay, your niche. And here you have to be innovative to come up with good stuff here, okay? Things that are considered valuable for your customer or your potential customer. On Wednesday, we are gonna talk, for example, for another tip, or maybe, for example, direct them to an affiliate, something like that. On Thursday, we are gonna sell. We're gonna sell our product. Again, here on Friday, we're gonna have a tip. We're gonna have behind the scene, for example, and so on. Okay. Think about it, set up on a schedule, and keep doing this every day. These are the emails that you have to write them down every day. You can hire someone to do it for you, or you can do it yourself. It won't take a lot of time, maybe every day, maximum 1 or 2 hour maximum if you don't have anything in your mind, okay? But if you prepare your plan, then it gets easier and you know what you have to do every day. So before you begin, everything is very clear for you. So these are the 3 important parts of email marketing that I didn't talk about it in any of my courses. Sorry, in any of my courses. And any business out there want to sell something online or even offline, they must have something like this, okay? It mostly works on online. So let's talk about the audit. If you have any question, write it down for me. I'm gonna take a look at it at the end of the call. So, email, marketing, audit. Now, let's say you want to do email marketing for a company. Last night, one of my students contacted me and said, all right, hey, I lost an opportunity to land a client. And I think his name was Rob. Yeah. I lost the opportunity to land a client. They asked me if I can create an audit for the email marketing, and I wasn't sure about it, so I said no, and I lost them. First of all, let me tell you something. In my experience, every time that I was talking to a client, every single time that they said, all right, Pouya, do you know this? Do you know how to use this product, how to use this software, and so on? Every single time I said yes without any doubt. I remember one time, one company, I was talking with a customer, with a client, and they asked me that, hey, do you know how to use this software and create, for example, 3D images for our products or not? And I said, yeah, I've been using this product for a long time. Yeah, I lied, right? The moment that I was chatting with the client, I went to Google and searched, oh, what the hell is this software? I never heard of it even. And when our conversation ended, I immediately started learning about that software. And after a couple of days, I was easily working with that software, and I made a lot of money from that client just because I wasn't afraid, right? I stood up, I pushed myself, I updated my brain and learned how to use that software. So every time, don't back up, don't afraid, right? Stand up, say yes, go after it, learn it. This is a good situation. You're going to push yourself to learn something amazing. Anyway, email audit. So, in general, there are two ways to do email marketing audit. One of them is to do it on your own, we can say. This is when you want to prepare your audit before contacting the client. So for example, you found a good company. You want to know exactly what they are doing, right? Are they doing good email marketing or not? Okay, so if you have the audit, you can land them, you can close them, right? You can convince them that, hey, I'm a professional in this field, come work with me, right? So I'm gonna tell you how you can gather information on your own. And the second part is the time that you are talking with your clients, you are already you have contacted them, and they ask you to create a marketing audit, or you provide them. You say, all right, I want to create a marketing audit for you. So you exactly have access to all of their data. This one is more difficult comparing to that one. So here, the first thing that you have to do is to subscribe to their email list, right? You can go to their product page, add your email there, but don't buy the product. See if they have the abandonment email sequence. See if they have a cheap product, buy it, and see if they send you bonding email, right? These are all the steps that you can come up, write them down, check them if they have it, right? So this is one thing. The first and important thing is to track users, right? Track users. If any company, you go to their website, you sign up onto their email list, and you don't receive any email within the next 24 or 48 hours, they're not tracking you, they're not active in this area. So this is one of the things that you have to do. Then check the things which we talked about right now. Do they have abandonment email? Do they have bonding email sequence? Do they have daily broadcast or not, right? The next thing that you can do is to check out their emails individually, all right? If they are doing these things right, okay? Each of them has a lot of elements inside it that you can pay attention. Hey, you're doing for example, you don't do the bonding email, right? You don't do the abandonment email, or you are doing it, but you are not doing it the right way. The first two email is wrong. You are writing this instead of that. You have to write this, okay? Then you can go deeper. Talk about every email that they send, right? Your subjects is weak. A couple of weeks ago, I hired a law firm to help me with one of my companies, and it was very interesting for me. They contacted me before even I went to their office. They sent me an email, and they offered me a service of them. The problem was that I even didn't see the email. They sent it to my email. I check my emails every day, but I didn't pay attention to the email because the subject was extremely weak. I think they wrote law service, something like that, which it didn't even catch my eye. So in my email marketing courses, lectures, I talk a lot about subject, okay? Add, for example, emojis, ask questions, okay? Questions, emojis, right? Curiosity, okay? Scarcity. I forgot the wrong word. All of these things, scarcity, for those of you who don't know, is the urgency, right? This is gonna last end today. These are all terms that grab attention, okay? For example, usually I give you two good tips here. I usually at the beginning of my emails use this sign, three of them, to grab the attention. Because usually when you open your mails, it's like this, there are a lot of posts. But when you do this, your subject will be ahead and you have something at the beginning. Or you can use an emoji, okay, at the beginning. It grabs attention, right? And one of them is this, and the other one I learned it a couple of years ago from, I forgot the name. He's a management business owner and a genius manager, I can say. When I signed up to his email list, he sent me an email, and the email started with this re. Okay? Every single time that you see something like this on your emails, it will tell you that, hey, you had a conversation with someone, and this is the reply, right? This is the response. And you get curious, right? I don't know this email. I don't remember if I sent them an email or not. So what you will do, you will open it. You will click on it. These two tips are working amazing. So you can keep it in your mind. The next thing that you can pay attention is the body of the text. What they're doing. Do they use, for example, call to action or not? Do they use it right or wrong? So these are all the elements that you can go down over them and create your checklist. Hey, you're writing your body's wrong, that's why you are not selling. If you do this, if you add proper call to action to your emails, you can increase your sale by, for example, 15%, 30%, right? So the more you know about email marketing, the better you can create an email marketing audit, right? Again, if you have any question regarding the topic, the things that we talked about, write it down. If you don't get the chance to talk about it at the end of this live call, I'm gonna answer them personally as comments. I'm trying to keep it short. This subject is extremely huge. If I can go down to each of these topics, to bounding email, to how you should write each of these, how you should prepare the body. We can talk about the copywriting for hours, but it's a huge topic. It can be a huge course. I don't want to disturb you with tons of information. So try to practice, look at your own business, look at the companies that you are working with, see if they are following these things. Any company that is successful at online sales, they must have this, right? If they don't have this 3 email sequence, they are losing a lot of money, right? They're missing a lot of money, leaving a lot of it on the table. So, more or less that was all about this live call. Again, shoot me the questions. I will take a look at them. And I'm not sure what we're going to talk about on next week, on Tuesday, 6 a.m. GMT. Keep in touch. I'm going to inform you soon that what our subject is going to be. But I try to speak something practical like what we had today, okay? Something that you can immediately use in marketing, okay? Make more money using it, right? So, that was all. Love to see you here. Sorry for the past 2 weeks that things came up. I couldn't come live, but now everything is amazing and I'm here with you. So send the questions and I will see you on the next VIP live call, and have a great day.